I have to be honest, guys. I have to be honest. I think after spending some time here, Canada just does everything that America does, but like better. Like they kind of just took all of our ideas, which we took from other places, and then they were like, how can we make a more luxury version of this? And then that just became the normal version of things. Even fucking McDonald's is better here. Fucking the staple of American cuisine and fast food, that golden arch that you see on every corner that has colonized the world around. You go to one here and they're like struggling. They're like rushing to be as premium as Tim Hortons, which is, by the way, kind of marketing itself as a premium fast food joint in the US, which is just ridiculous. But you go in there and it's fucking like they got all these like fancy drinks and shit, all these like fancy donuts. I was shocked. I got a pomegranate smoothie there the other day. They don't fucking have those in the US. If I go to a Tim Hortons in the or a McDonald's in the US, I'm getting a fucking strawberry banana smoothie, like one of the two flavors on the menu. The other one's mango. That's it. We don't have all this fancy shit. We don't have any of this fancy shit. But I come over here, and even the staple of Americana, they do better. It's so over, guys. It's over. See, even they do beer better than us, too. When they make a beer, they make them in these giant fucking things so me as an alcoholic can actually get drunk still. And then they advertise it with like a family friendly message. Can you believe this? I know I can't. I'm seething right now. I'm actually seething. I'm seething because I was a live free or die lol libertarian, and now I feel like I have to become a tax and spend liberal. Because clearly, whatever they're doing up here has given us a run for our money, and we just are too unaware to admit it. We just haven't seen these things in order to admit defeat. You know, the War of 1812 happened and we kind of lost TBH, but now I feel like we're losing the real war. You know, they may have burned down the White House or whatever, but now I feel like my house is being burned down. I feel like my name has been sullied, my nationality has been sullied, and it's been burned down. And now I just have to sit here and I have to get myself wasted to deal with this fact. But even the beer that I'm getting wasted on doesn't exist in my home country. What am I gonna do? It's so over, guys. It's over. What do you have to say about this, babe?
Completely correct. America BTFO'ed, cry about it. And literally seethe about it.
I'm seething so much right now. It's over. I don't know, it's actually insane to me. It's actually insane to me how you do literally our things better than us.
Yeah, I mean, it had to be done, sorry.
I have you at like the funniest angle right now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to do about this, babe. I feel like okay, I'm not allowed to say that. Never mind.
Don't get yourself in trouble, please.
I was gonna make a joke that would have been like, I don't know, taken the wrong way out of context.
Yeah, don't do that. Be
Yeah.
careful.
But yeah, I mean, oh wow, hello.
Hello.
But yeah, I feel like I had this view that, you know, America is the greatest country on earth. Like sure, a lot of other nations do a whole lot of other stuff like public transportation better than us, but you know, the spirit of the American people is just like
It's just too strong. Yeah.
unparalleled, blah blah blah. You know, and I had all this pride, right? Which I still have, to be fair. Um, but now I'm just like, even the staples of American culture that we have, they they've literally done better than us. Like fucking poutine is too weird for Americans,
Yeah.
but it's just like two typically American things, gravy
It's
and fries.
it's the best American food, but Americans just refuse to try it and it's just for whatever reason not on the market. It's so weird.
Yeah, it only exists in like New England and like New York.
Yeah, Americans would love that though. It's
Yeah,
perfect
well,
for the American palate.
the thing is, we wouldn't like it because
Really?
the every person I've ever told about this from the U.S., they're
Yeah.
like gravy on fries. That's so weird.
But if they tried it,
They-
if they tried it and they actually had like give it a fair shake, then they would like it.
I don't know, babe. I feel like if I gave this stuff to my parents, they would hate it.
Yeah, it's just too weird, I suppose.
Yeah,
Fair
like
enough.
yeah, they would think it's way too weird. But the thing is, it takes something that's American in nature, and it makes it better. And it's better to me because I personally like it. And it's like all this stuff like feels way more fancy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
yeah. So I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because I have this cognitive dissonance now where I built the US up as like the greatest country. And now, I don't know, I feel like all these American things that I like, I'm just getting a run for my money on. And now I was like, okay, surely Canada must be number two. But now I'm like, they're like about the same, and like Canada's better at certain stuff that I thought was like our stuff. So now I'm so confused. I'm so
Yeah.
confused now.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some things that are better about America. Like, you can have, like, guns, and
I don't think that's better.
you can, like, freedom of speech, all that stuff.
I don't think that's better either. See, your guys' policies on this stuff are policies I support, so it's like,
I see.
am I a tax and spend liberal now?
Yeah, you are.
Oh.
You just like society. You're like, society is so good.
It creates those GO trains that we have here in Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I say
The-
we.
The,
They're not my.
the government of Ontario trains. Government transit. Gotta love it.
I just
Oh,
I just
no.
flashed your
Oh,
breasts
no.
on stream.
It's over.
It's so over. It's because I'm this stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's so over. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Even McDonald's is better.
True. Yeah.
That was the biggest black pill. Like I was seeing like all this stuff, like how Tim Hortons is like the best fast food place. How like the trains run on time and they're so much better. How like the fucking the cities are better designed. You got these streetcars in Toronto.
I have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The chicken nuggets here are worse, and they're like $1.50 each. Whereas in America, you can get 20 chicken nuggets for like $5.
I mean, okay, yeah, but you got to consider the American dollar is worth like 50 cents more or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
but
that's
still.
another point for me is I can go out and I can use my card and it'll say after I make a purchase in a notification how much I spent in USD, and it'll be substantially less than how much it said on the counter, and I'm just like, yes. like I feel like a fucking king because of how much my money is worth.
Makes sense.
It makes me feel so happy.
And it makes me feel so sad in America because everything costs so much money.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that was 150 Canadian. It's like, you what?
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I guess you could call me a fan. I really like how peaceful this country is too.
True.
Like people are polite, as I said in that other video, but they leave me alone. So-
Yeah, they just mind their own business. They're doing their own thing.
Whereas like people in the U.S., excluding people from New England, usually are like extremely like introvert or extroverted.
Yeah.
And I just I don't like extroversion. I like introversion. I like to be left alone. I want to mind my own business. And like over here, people are nice. You know, they're not rude assholes the way that they are in New England, but they're also introverted, and
Yeah.
so it's like this weird like juxtaposition that
I feel like it's more like British, maybe.
yeah, it literally is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that to fit very well with my sensibilities.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
There's a point I was gonna make about that, but I actually forgot what it was.
I see.
Yeah.
You just like the people's sensibilities and like how they behave here and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's like specifically so I can be left alone.
Yeah.
Like my dream has always been like to have a place and like
Leave me alone.
yeah, like to like have a place in like a rural spot, like with all my stuff and everything else, and like to just be totally like isolated from other people.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I could easily do that in Canada just because Canada is so big, and even when you're in like a fairly urban place, like people still leave you alone. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. People are all kind of just doing their own thing. They have no time to worry about others that are not in their immediate group.
Yeah, and I feel like the things that you guys value make a lot of sense. Like they make more sense than what we value in America, where like I disagree with you on the gun issue, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like the approach to that is generally pretty reasonable.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. And also the fucking the based customs people for going after that guy who bought that Ona hole. Get fucked.
Yeah, I mean